Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're in automotive retail right now, your inbox is absolutely flooded, right? Every vendor is pitching some brand new AI solution that's going to magically transform your dealership. It's overwhelming. Honestly, it's exhausting. But here's the reality. Buried in all that noise are tools that can truly revolutionize your showroom floor, and tools that'll just aggressively drain your budget. So today we're cutting through the fluff. We're going to build a practical, no-nonsense framework to actually vet this dealership tech.
$100,000. $100,000. That is, conservatively, the kind of money we're talking about when a dealership group makes a wrong turn on a tech stack investment. The stakes here? They're incredibly high. Applying the insights we're going to cover today could literally save you from making a massive, six-figure mistake. We're not here to look at glossy sales decks, okay? We're talking about what actually works in the trenches when month-end is looming. To do that, we're drawing directly from a really fantastic Clubhouse session called The Human Side of AI. It was hosted by David Rosick. Now, David brings over 40 years of genuine, boots-on-the-ground operational experience across major auto groups. We're talking Bill Walsh, Motorworks, Bill Jacobs, Ed Appleton, the real deal. He's been a general manager, a marketing director, and now he's a fractional chief AI officer. And his whole premise is strictly no BS. He's speaking dealer to dealer about the gritty operational problems that your 20 group probably won't even touch.
So here's our roadmap. 1. Cutting through AI noise. 2. Asking the right questions. 3. AI and dealership culture. 4. Driving real gross profit. And 5. The no BS AI checklist. Let's dive right into Section 1, Cutting Through AI Noise.
Okay, so there's a really critical distinction between technology that actually learns and standard rule-based automation. And guess what? Most vendors won't voluntarily tell you the difference. Basic automation just follows a rigid set of if-then rules, like firing off a happy birthday email or a standard service reminder. But true AI, it actually learns from data. It adapts its behavior over time, getting smarter with every single interaction. When a vendor is pitching you, you've got to push them hard to show you the underlying architecture. Ask yourself, are you buying a true learning engine, or are you just getting an overpriced macro?
Moving on to Section 2, asking the right questions.
Here is the first one. Where does the data come from and who owns it after we part ways? You absolutely must ask this right out of the gate. Look, AI engines need fuel, and that fuel is your data. You have to ensure that your proprietary, hard-earned dealership leads aren't secretly being used to train models for the competing store right down the street. Think about it. If you ever leave their platform, does your customer data stay behind to help that vendor sell to your direct rivals?
So, the rule here is you must retain absolute data sovereignty before signing any contract. The vendor has to demonstrate strict compliance with automotive data privacy standards. Like, the FTC Safeguards rule is the absolute minimum here. And this is crucial. Demand to see their subprocessor list in writing. You need to know exactly where your customer data is going and who else is getting their hands on it.
Next question. Does this integrate natively with our current DMS or CRM, or is it a bolt-on? This challenges the vendor right on their technical stability. You have to demand to know exactly how their product connects to your existing dealer management system. Is it a true native integration, or is it just some clumsy bolt-on that's going to cause massive headaches on the showroom floor?
You really want to avoid bolt-ons at all costs. A native, certified integration means seamless, bidirectional data flow. No human intervention needed. The systems just talk to each other. But a bolt-on, that means fragmented data. If someone on your team has to manually export and import CSV files just to bridge the gap, well, that becomes a daily workflow tax. You're basically inheriting the vendor's technical debt, and I promise you that will kill adoption inside of 60 days.
Which brings us perfectly to Section 3, AI and dealership culture.
Ask the vendor, how will this change the daily workflow of a floor salesperson or a BDC agent? You have to pose this directly, and ideally, make them do a day-in-the-life demo with your actual team. Dealership adoption is a massive pain point, because if your frontline team, the salespeople, the BDC agents, the busy service advisors, if they reject a software, your expensive investment is just dead on arrival.
David Rosick hits the nail on the head with his uncompromising reality. If it adds more clicks or steps, the culture will reject it, period. Culture does not accept technology forced from the top down. It quietly and effectively buries it. The tool has to demonstrably save time and remove friction. If it adds even a tiny fraction of complexity to a salesperson's busy Saturday afternoon, they simply won't use it.
You also have to tackle the elephant in the room, that very real fear that AI is coming to steal jobs.
You need to proactively position AI strictly as a co-pilot, not a replacement. AI is there to handle the tedious grunt work, the follow-up emails, the data entry, the appointment setting. That clears the path for your salespeople to do what actually moves gross profit, which is building human rapport and closing deals. If it's positioned as a replacement, it generates fear, and fear, it kills adoption instantly.
All right, Section 4, driving real gross profit. So, what is the specific lead-to-sale metric this tool is designed to move? Force vendors to tie their product directly to your bottom line with this non-negotiable question. You need a direct, numbered path from their tool to your revenue. Is it designed to increase the lead capture rate, reduce cost per acquisition, increase service lane retention? Make them get specific. If they give you vague claims about efficiency or say the ROI is, well, it depends, instead of offering a direct path to a lift in conversions, end the conversation. No metric, no meeting. Walk away. AI absolutely must either significantly lower your overhead or meaningfully increase your back-end profit to justify the spend. If it doesn't do either of those, it does not belong in your tech stack. And finally, Section 5, the No BS AI checklist. Here is your 6-step pass or fail framework. 1. Identify a documented operational pain point because everyone else is doing it is not a strategy. 2. Ensure native DMS or CRM synergy exists. 3. Get stakeholder buy-in from your department managers after a hands-on review. 4. Guarantee your data is completely secure. 5. Get the math for your ROI in writing. And 6. The critical 90-day durability test. You've got to ask yourself honestly, can your team successfully run this software without a vendor rep on speed dial 3 months from now? Most tech stacks fail because of a lack of ongoing training, not bad tech. If only the vendor knows how to use it, the tool owns you. Adoption dies the minute the vendor van stops showing up. Make them commit to a documented 30, 60, and 90 days support plan. To summarize, here are the 4 questions that matter and their glaring red flags. Seriously, you might want to screenshot this. It's your survival guide for the next vendor meeting. If they can't answer who owns the data, if they require manual data bridges, if they add steps to your workflow, or if they won't commit to a hard lead-to-sale metric, those are massive red flags. Run. I want to leave you with this really powerful reminder from David Rozek about the true nature of tech evolution in automotive. The humans who learn to use AI will replace the humans who do not. It's not about machines taking over the dealership. It's about empowering your absolute best people with the ultimate co-pilot so they can vastly outperform the competition down the street. So as we wrap up this explainer, I'll leave you with this provocative question to think about the next time a vendor walks into your office. Is your dealership just buying noise, or are you strategically investing in true gross profit? Critically evaluate your tech stack, demand clear answers to these tough questions, and protect your bottom line. Thanks so much for joining me to break down this crucial roadmap.